So this section is about how you map your contacts or your networks, because we all already have different kind of contacts internationally, and we know about some networks, or we have been to some performances in organizations around the world, or festivals that we know. So it's about getting clear about what do you already have a connection to, and which networks are out there that's easy to access and easy to use. So what we're going to start by ask you to do is to actually sit down and contemplate who are your contacts, and what is the most important festivals and organizers within your specific field, because it's very different if it's dance or it's new circus or it's theater. So you cannot just look at everybody else. You have to be conscious about what is your own platform and what is the perfect circuit for exactly what you are doing. There's a lot of more informal, formal networks within the performing arts communities that you can access and be a part of. You might already have some from if you have been studying abroad, or if you have a special kind of niche that you are interested in. You might actually already have, it can be as loose as having a Facebook group of people that you can ask advice. This is kind of the first informal part of a network. You might have networks via the fact that you are part of a union. The Danish Actors Association, for example, has a big network of other organizations. So has the playwrights. Try to look into what kind of things they can offer in these networks. There's also some management networks that's easy to use. We have some more formal networks like the ITI, which is a big organization which has centers locally, nationally in different parts of the world. Great toolbox to use if you are interested in a particular country and you want to know more about what's going on in that country. It's not a network you can become a member of as such, but there's a lot of knowledge-based stuff. The big network that a lot of people are using as a beginner's network, you can say, is the IATM. Which is a European informal network where everybody can become a member, and it's quite inexpensive, and that's why a lot of us use it. It's a platform where you can meet other people. A lot of artists are also participating in this network. It has discussions. It meets twice a year and has a lot of discussions into what is art and how is it created today in Europe. So it's a very easy, interesting point of departure. There's also the ISPA networks, which is a more professionally network geared at selling shows and connecting. There's more specific kind of networks, and you will find a link below for some of them. For example, there's a network called FACE, which is focused specifically on new circus and street art, art in unconventional places. It's a network you can only become a member of if you have a space, actually. There's a network for dance houses, and there's also networks for music theater, for example. So it's just seek around, see if you can find a network that suits you, and see if that's a right place for you to work from, and to investigate your peers in this industry. What we're talking about here is finding a gateway into actually knowing somebody, because networks is about knowing somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody. So if you go out there and spread your energy enough and connect to people, in the end you will have the right gateway to the people that you really do want to have contact with. Mapping who you know, who you're interested in knowing, what are the peer festivals in your area could be a very inspiring and good exercise to do. There's a different kind of festivals organization. So if you need help to get a little bit inspiration into which festivals could be interesting exactly for you. Of course, you can ask your peers here in Denmark. It's also a great thing to actually look at other groups that are performing in the same kind of genre or area as you are yourself. You know, look, where have they been performing? Where are the festivals where they actually already are presenting Danish work? But there is also network organizations where you can actually go in and search for what are the specific festivals that are in my area that I could check out. When you have made your mapping, then it's time to actually stay in contact with people. This is a communication thing, but it's important that you nurture the relationship that you're building. You have to realize that you're not just selling a performance. You are creating a network of people. You want to stay connected to the people who you feel connected to in the business, and that's a continuing thing to do. You have to keep putting your energy into this if you want to succeed with having the perfect network for you.